Hi, I'm Lauren Griffith. Thank you for joining me for the Agility Bar workout. You will need your Agility Bar weighted bar, a yoga mat, and I recommend grip socks. Begin at the top of your mat with your feet hip distance apart and your arms relaxed to your side. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Bring your palms together to touch. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Rest your fingertips to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Hands can come to your shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Gaze is lifted. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands on your mat. Step back to high plank. Spread your fingers wide, gaze at the top of the mat. Draw your navel to your spine. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. Take a deep breath. Gently rock your weight forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists, lower your knees to the mat, lower your chest to the mat, hug your arms towards your rib cage. Press the top of your feet into the mat and your toes, lift your chest, hug your shoulder blades behind your back. Baby Cobra. Lower back down to the earth, walk your fingertips back in line with your chest, curl your toes, press up to high plank, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, work your heels towards the mat. Let your head and your neck relax. Take 3 deep breaths in and out through your nose. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Gaze between your hands, bend your knees. Step your feet to your hands, grab opposite elbows, ragdoll. Let your body weight come forward. Let your head and neck relax. Arms are heavy, neck is long. Come back to your breath in and out through your nose. Release your hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms connect. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to high plank. Now you're welcome to go through the first variation, where we're gonna lower this time halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Hug your elbows into your rib cage, coming halfway down towards the earth. On your inhale, scoop your heart forward, roll your shoulders back, upward facing dog. Exhale, curl over your toes, heels to the earth, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky, lengthen through your heel, turn your toes to the earth. Continue to press your palms into your mat. Step your foot between your palms. Lower your back knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Let your shoulders soften, gaze is forward. Lift your back knee off the mat. And then release, hands come to the mat. Right foot steps back, high plank. Lower halfway, Chaturanga or to the mat. Inhale, upward dog or Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, reach your left leg to the sky. Lengthen through your leg, press your heel. Step your foot between your palms. Lower your back knee to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Shoulders soften, gaze is lifted. Lift your back knee off the mat. Work your right heel back and down towards the mat. Take an inhale, exhale, hands come to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Take a deep breath. Gaze between your hands, bend your knees. Step your feet to your hands, come to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Step your right foot back, come to a lunge. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms connect. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, left leg steps back, find a lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your mat, step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 deep breaths. One more deep inhale. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step your feet to your hands. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Stand with your feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Place one hand on your hip and the opposite arm out to your side. Begin by bending the knees and wrapping your arm in towards first position and then back out to second position. So we're going to bend and then open. Bend and lengthen. For more challenge, find more depth in your plie. 4 more. 2. Adding a rotation, we're going to twist. You're going to twist to the side and then lengthen. Twist and open. Bend and lengthen. 4 more to the side. Last 2. Adding on, opposite arm's going to reach and extend overhead as you reach and point through the toes. So across, lift, touch. Across, lift, touch. Last 4. 2, adding on, we're going to lift the leg directly to the side. So it goes across, lift, and stretch. Across, lengthen. Elongate through your arms, reach through your toes. Here's 4, 3, 2, lift and hold, step forward, forward and then side. Forward and side. Bend and lengthen. 4 more to the front. Last 2, take the leg to your rear. So we're gonna cross behind, side, behind, side. For more challenge, get a little bit deeper. Here's 4 to the rear. 2, combination 1 of each. Start to the front, then to the rear. Come to the front, then to the rear. 2 more times. Last set. Now stay to the side, bring one hand to the hip, elongate through the arm, we're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. So your standing leg is bent, your working leg is long and straight. So reach to the toes, keep your posture nice and tall. Begin to feel that pinch in your side obliques, working to the abs as you lift and lower. 8 more times. Here's 6. Last 4, 3, 2, there's 1. Press your palm across, across, across. Ball change with the feet, just transfer the weight one to the other. Press your palm, find that resistance. Last 4, 2, and 1. Left arm comes out, opposite hand to your hip. We're gonna bend and lengthen. So your feet are slightly wider than your shoulders. Nice proud chest. 4 more we'll add on. Here's 2. Now we're gonna twist to the side. So we're gonna go across the body and then open. Across and open. 4 more, then we'll build. 3, 2, adding on, lengthen through your arm and toes. So take it across and then reach and point. Lift, tap. 4 more, then we'll lift the leg. Here's 4, 2. Now lift your foot off the floor. So we go across, lift, stretch. Lift, stretch. 4 more to the side. Here's 2. Now lift and hold, step forward and side. So it's the same thing we did on the other side. Transfer the weight to the front foot and then to the side. 4 more to the front. Last 2. Take your leg to the rear. So we're gonna step behind, side. 4 more to the rear. Last 2. Now hold your working leg to the side. One hand to the hip, bring the arm up high. We're gonna lift and tap. So bend your standing leg and lengthen through your working leg. Reach and lower. Tapping back into your side obliques. Really embrace your core. Lift and lower. 8 more to the side, lift and tap. Here's 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring your heels together. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Palms come together to touch. Bend your knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead, palms come together to touch. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Reach for one of your bars and step to the side of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Grip the bar slightly wider than your shoulders. And then you're gonna step to the side, come into a side lunge, and then step the feet back together. So we're going to step and then come together. And then step and come together. So it's important to keep all 10 toes facing forward. Keep your chest lifted, draw your belly button in. So we're really starting to build some heat. Now you're gonna add on and bring a row. Elbows are gonna drive all the way up to the sky. So reach towards the earth and then bring your elbows all the way up. 4 more times. 2. Now you're gonna connect your outside toe to inside knee. So you're gonna go out and then lift, touch, passe. Lift, touch. Continue to drive your elbows to the sky. Lengthen through your spine. 4 more. 2. Now reach the bar up overhead, big stretch. Reach and all the way up. Starting to feel your body warming up. 4 more times. Here's 4, 2, 1. Great job. Pivot to the side, top of the mat, alternate the legs. You're gonna step back, reverse lunge, big step. Lengthen your arms overhead. Make sure your front knee is directly over your ankle. 8 more times, here's 8. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate knees. Right, left, right, left. Feel that pinch to your side through your side obliques. Now pivot to the front. Right, left, right, left. Last 4, 2, and 1. Lower your arms. Step to the opposite side of your mat. Feet parallel, big toes touch. Take a big step to your side, bend your outside leg, and then bring the big toes to touch. Side lunge. We're gonna bend and step. Bend and step. So noticing your heart rate starting to increase. Big step. Now we're gonna add on, including that row. So you're gonna reach towards the earth and then drive your elbows up. Big step. 4 more, we'll add the passe. 2 more. Now you're gonna connect your big toe to the inside of your knee. So lengthen and lift and touch. Continue to drive your elbows nice and high. 4 more, and then we'll add that overhead press. Here's 2. Now you're gonna lengthen all the way up. So reach to the earth, reach to the sky. 4 more. Last 2. And 1, great job. Lower your feet, come to the top of your mat on the opposite side. Alternate reverse lunge, so big step back. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale as your arms come up. Inhale as your arms lower. So tapping into your breath. Here's 8. Last 4. 2. And 1. Alternate knees. Pull, pull, feel that pinch in your side. Waking up those abs. Pivot to the front. Last 4. 2 and 1. Feet in first position. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Toe heel your feet so they're hip distance apart. Bend your knees, interlace your fingers behind your back. Let your arms come up and over your head. Take a few deep breaths. Release your hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now grab both bars and gently roll all the way up to stand. Bring your feet to first position. So if you start with your big toes together and then rock back on your heels, you'll find your natural V. Your arms are nice and long and you're gonna hold the weighted bars in each hand. Now each of these bars are 3 pounds of weight. If it ever gets too heavy at any time, you can always put them down. Begin by lifting your heels as high as you can off the mat and then return the heels to the ground. Releve. We're going to lift and lower. So now we have an opportunity to wake up the calves, but we're also gonna add a little twist, incorporating some upper body at the same time. So as you lift your heels, elongate your spine and grow an inch taller. Keep the legs nice and straight and keep your weight balancing in your big toe and your second toe. We're gonna add some arms as you come out to the side, the palms face the earth. Arms are no higher than your shoulders. You wanna lengthen and reach to your fingertips. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift, squeeze, and lower. 4 more to the side. Here's 2. Then we're gonna change the arms but keep moving. You're gonna wrap the arms in and out. So it's a chest fly. Your shoulders soften as they roll up and back, and you keep a slight bend in your elbows. You're gonna squeeze your chest as you come in, and then hug your shoulder blades behind your back as you return the arms to start. So in and out. 4 more like this. 3, 2. Let's take it to a pulse and bring the arms up an inch. Arms up an inch. So keep your arms at 9 degrees. Lift and lower the heels. Lengthen through your fingertips. Last 8. 6. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your arms. Step your feet parallel, hip distance apart. We're gonna do second round. Begin by lifting and lowering your heels. So coming back to the foundation through the feet.
Your weight is distributed in your big toe, your second toe, and you're lifting your heels as high as you can. You're probably starting to feel that burn in your calves, so we're gonna add some arms to see if we can distract you. Your arms are gonna come out to the side, palms face the sky. As you lift the heels, we're gonna add a bicep curl. In and out. So because we only have 3 pounds of weight in each of our hands, we wanna add resistance. So as you hug, we're curling in, and as the arms come back out, you're resisting the weight. 4 more times. 3, 2, then we're gonna pulse the legs as we pulse the arms. Halfway, we go in and in and in. Keep lifting those heels, in and in. 8 more times, finish strong. Here's 8, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your arms. Come to the top of your mat. Step foot back to get a nice stretch to your calves. Take a breath, and then hinge from your hips. Reach your arms high above your hips. Bend your elbows, and then lengthen the arms behind you. So we're going to bend and stretch. A great place to gaze is on the floor, slightly in front of your mat. Your neck is a natural extension of your spine, so it'll lengthen through the crown of your head. So reach and bend. When we're add on, so as your arms come forward, you're gonna bend the legs and lower your right knee towards the earth. So reach and bend. Keep going, starting to feel those thighs awaken. Now you're always welcome to stay with this variation, but if you wanna build, I'm gonna have you lift the leg behind you as your arms come up. So we're going to reach and lower, reach and lower. Continue to hug your arms in towards your rib cage. 8 more times. 6, 4, 3, 2, there's 1. Step forward, get a nice shoulder roll, take a breath. Step back with your opposite foot. So find a nice calf stretch. So really work your heel towards the earth. And then hinge from your hips, lengthen your arms in front of you. Palms face one another. You're gonna hug your shoulder blades behind your back, wrap and squeeze, and you're gonna hug back into center. So we're gonna lift and lower. And then lift and lower. So think about hugging your shoulder blades behind your back, open and close. Now let's add on, we're gonna lower your back knee as the arms come forward. Lift and lower. So a great place to gaze again is gonna be on the floor, slightly in front of your mat. Really tap into your breath. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Now you're welcome to stay here. Let's add on by lifting the back leg up as the arms come up. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. That's it, keep going, breathe through it. 8 more times. Here's 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. We're gonna build the bars, and then we'll begin with our standing series. Unscrew the end cap off of one bar. Place the cap on the ground. Make sure it's away from your mat so you don't slip on it. And then you screw one piece to the other piece. When you bring the two parts together to touch, avoid over tightening, but rather just find that nice, good grip where they feel connected. Step your feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Place your bar to one side and bring your opposite arm out to your side. Begin by bending the knees, nice deep plie in second position, and then lengthen back up, nice straight legs. Here we go. We're gonna bend and lift, bend and lift. Now, if you have any knee sensitivity, know that you can limit the range of motion. So the great thing about this class is it's all low impact, so you can make it more intense or less intense to really meet your needs and intensity level. 2 more we're gonna add on. You're gonna take your outside leg to the front. So we're gonna come out to the side and forward. Plie and then tendu. So really lengthen and point the toes as you lift and find depth as you bend and come into that deep squat. 4 more front. 2 more. And we're gonna take the working leg to the rear. So you're gonna go to the side and then sweep your arm overhead to high fifth as you reach your leg behind you to point. 4 more to the rear. Here's 2, combination 1 of each. 1 bend, take it to the front. 1 bend, take it to the rear. Bend, take it to the front. And bend, take it to the rear. 2 more times. Last set. Now we're gonna come back to second position. This time, let's pulse. Pulse, pulse. Lift up one heel. Lift up your other heel, balancing on your toes, and just pulse, pulse. 8 more times. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. We're gonna bend, scoop the arms, lift, straighten the legs. Bend, scoop, lift, lengthen. 2 more. 1 more set. Now take it to tempo, single counts. Bend, lift, and straighten. Really elongate through your spine, your legs as you come up. Keeping the heels lifted for 4, 3, 2. Now keep your arm high, find a pulse. Come to your lowest point and just little bend and pulse. Drive your heels up an inch higher. 4 more. Continue your pulse, arm comes out to your side. Last 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Lift your heels and lower into the earth. We're gonna change sides, so the bar is gonna go to the opposite side, and your arm comes out to a T. Begin with a bend and lengthen. So the weighted bar is a tool. You wanna avoid putting your weight into the bar, but rather use it as a tool to help you stay tall and find your balance. 4 more, we're gonna add the tendu to the front, just like we did on the other side. Here's 2. Now you're gonna bend, leg comes forward, out to the side and forward. That's it. See if you can find a little bit more depth as you bend the legs. Find a little more length as you come up to stand. 4 more front. Here's 2. Now your leg's gonna come to the rear, your arm's gonna come to high fifth. All the way up, out, all the way up, that's it. 4 more to the rear. Here's 2, combination, we'll put it together. Bend, take it to the front, bend, take it to the rear. 2 more times. Last set. And we're gonna come to second position and pulse. So bend, bend, that's it. Lift one heel up, lift your other heel up. So balance on your big toes, your second toes. 4 more pulses. 2, now hold, bend, scoop, lift, all the way up. Bend, scoop, lift, all the way up. 2 more slow, keep those heels high. Lengthen through your spine. Take it to tempo, single counts. Bend, lift, and lengthen. Big scoop. 4 more times. Last 2. Find a pulse, keep your arm up high, little bend, bend. Keep it going, lift those heels an inch higher. Arm comes out to your side, second position for 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your heels. Walk your feet together parallel. Keep the bar to your side. Reach your outside arm to grab your foot. Draw the knees together. Bring the hips slightly forward. Take a stretch to your quadricep and take a nice deep breath. Bring your bar forward a few inches. Grab your foot from the inside. Begin to kick your foot into your hand and then hinge from your hips to come forward. Dancer's pose. Now a great place to gaze is on the floor. Find a nice stable surface that you can find a focal point and kick a little bit higher and release. We'll change sides. Bar will come to the opposite side. You're gonna grab your foot from the outside, Draw your knees together. Bring your hips slightly forward. Get a nice stretch through your thigh. Keep your chest, your heart lifted. And then place your bar just a few inches forward. Grab your foot from the inside. Begin to kick your foot into your hand. Keep your chest lifted and hinge from your hips and come forward. Dance with me. You can keep your gaze forward or even shift your gaze to the floor for more support. Gently release, lower your foot to meet the floor, and then bring the bar in towards you. Step your feet wide, coming back to second position. Palms to the sky, elbows hug into your rib cage, making sure the bar is even on both sides. Begin by bending the knees. We're coming into a squat where your toes are turned out, and then we're coming right back up to stand. Now really get low and ground through the four corners of your feet to help you drive those hips forward and up. So we get to come back to the upper body here, really get things fired up through the arms and the back and chest. Adding a bicep curl. The arms curl and then resist on the way down. So remember, this is 6 pounds of weight. So add that resistance on the way down. Big curl and resist. Big curl, 2 more times. Now take it to a pulse. The arms are gonna come halfway up, halfway up. That's it. Keep your chest lifted, bend the knees. Curl, curl. 8 more pulses, find that resistance on the way down. Here's 6, last 4. Slow it down, lift your arms to shoulder height. Lift and lower. So palms to the sky, reach to your fingertips, let the shoulders come down as the palms come up. 4 more. 2. Now find a row, elbows come back. Reach forward, drive your elbows back. Reach forward, drive your elbows back. That's it. 4 more, we'll take it to a pulse. Here's 2. Pulse, finish strong, reach out. Pulse, pulse. Lengthen through your fingertips and reach. 8 more times, breathe through it. Here's 8, 6, 4. Now reach overhead as your leg comes behind you. We're gonna go all the way up and then lower. Same side, lift and lower, that's it. Reach and lower. 4 more on this side. 2. Switch, opposite leg comes behind. Lift, touch, and lower. Lift, touch, and lower. 4 more on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Relax your arms for a moment. Take an overhand grip. So still bringing the hands about shoulder distance apart. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Bend your knees, come into a squat, and then lift back up. Begin by just bend and lift. So chest is lifted, gaze is forward, navel to spine, really grounding through the 4 corners of your feet. Adding a tricep. So we're going to bend and resist on the way down. So similar to the bicep curl, this time with the palms down, we get a fire up for our triceps. So big bend and then resist. Big bend and resist. 4 more slow. Here's 2. Take it to a pulse halfway up with the arms. Bend, push, push. Find that resistance. Watch your elbows. Keep hugging them in towards your rib cage. Here's 8, 6, 4, 2. Slow it down. Lift your arms to shoulder height. So lengthen through your arms. Lengthen through your fingertips. 4 more times. Here's 2. Take it to row, elbows back. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Really drive your elbows up high. Hug your shoulder blades for 4, 3, 2. Get ready. Take it to a pulse and pull, pull. You can do this. Just breathe through this. 8 more pulses. 6, 4. Get ready, arms overhead. Lead as the leg comes back and lower. All the way up, big stretch. 4 more on this side. 2. Switch legs. All the way up. 4 more times. 2, 1. Lower your bar. Reach over to the side. Lengthen through your side body. Lift your gaze. Switch, opposite side. Reach up and over. Gently rise. Place a bar to your side. Bring your feet to first position, narrow V. Arm into first position. Take a wide step to your side. Bend the legs as you bring the heels together. Wrap your arm into first. Bend out, wrap in. Big step. So again, avoid putting weight into the bar, but rather use it as a tool to help you with your balance. 4 more times. 3, 2. Now hold in first, tiny little pulse. Little bend, bend, keep the heels together. Nice flat feet, 4 more times. Then we're step out to the side, sweep to curtsy. Step to second, cross your leg behind. Sweep your arm all the way up to high fifth. See if you can get a little bit lower, building a little bit more heat. 2 more. Now we're gonna hold the curtsy pulse. Keep more of your weight in your front foot. Keep your chest lifted, long spine. For 4, 2, take it to the side. We're gonna open the knee and then cross. So working on balance, drawing your navel to your spine. Exhale as you lift. All the way up. 2 more. Option to stay here or you're gonna roll kick, lengthen the toes, all the way up. And reach, or reach. 4 more on this side. 3, 2, there's 1, great job. Grab your bar, palms forward, walk your hands more narrow than your shoulders. Reach your arms overhead. Feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Bend your knees, gaze at the floor, bend your elbows, straighten the arms. Bend and straighten. So another opportunity to fire up the triceps, one of our most underused muscles. So this is a great one to fit in as much as we can. Big bend, big press. Hug your arms in towards your midline. Keep your elbows tracing forward. 8 more times, you've got this. See if you can come a little bit lower. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lower your bar, face it to the opposite side. Bring your feet together, first position. Arm to first. Take a wide step to your side, and then bring the heels back together. Here we go. Step out, and in, and out, and in. So if you want more challenge, get a little bit lower. Find depth in each bend, each plie. 4 more times. 2. Bring the heels together, first position pulse here, just little pulse, demi-plies, little bend. Proud chest, here's 4 more. Then we step wide and then sweep to curtsy. So step to the side and then cross your leg behind. Arms gonna run all the way up to high fifth. Big step. 4 more times. 2. Now hold your curtsy, find a pulse. Keep your weight in your front foot. Avoid putting weight into the bar. 4 more. Now hold, find that side cinch. The knee lifts as the elbow comes down. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. 4 more times. 2. Option to stay here or roll kick. Reach it up and lower. Reach. Point your toes. 4 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring your feet together. Grab your bar with an underhand grip and come to the top of your mat. Set up with your feet parallel, and then rock back to your heels to bring your feet to first position. Step one leg back, reach your arms forward, let your shoulders soften, keeping the palms lifted. As you come forward, you're gonna step one leg behind the opposite leg, and then reach it back. So we're gonna step, and we're gonna reach. So I really want you to ground through the four corners of your front foot. And then your back foot, you're just on your toes, you're tapping forward and back. Keeping your chest lifted, abs are in, gaze is forward. 4 more slow. 2 more times. Now take it to tempo, shift your gaze to the floor, and pull, pull. Exhale every time you draw the bar into your chest. 8 more times, here's 8. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling these. Here's 4, 2, now step your leg back, find a lunge, front leg is still turned out. Rest your bar on your shoulders, palms face forward. Now bend and lift. So keep your chest lifted, bend and lift. If you need to limit the range of motion for any sensitivity in your knees, go for it. 2 more times, we're gonna add on. Then you're gonna take your leg to your side and then cross behind. This is one of my favorite ways to target the booty. So have fun with this, you can get a little bit lower. Cross and then tap to the side. 4 more times, we're gonna build. Adding an overhead press, all the way up. Now I recommend gazing at the floor slightly in front of you, a little bit more supportive for your neck as you reach those arms overhead. 4 more times, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, come on down. Take your feet parallel, underhand grip of the bar, bend your knees, gaze at the floor, hinge from the hips, reach your arms in front of you. Drive your elbows to the sky, and then lengthen back out. So pull and resist. Again, we've got 6 pounds of weight, so if this feels light to you, you need to turn it up a notch by finding that resistance on the way up and on the way down. So resist, resist. Keep going, 4 more slow. 3, 2, now back hold and just pulse back, pulse back, pulse back. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way up. Bring your heels together, turn your toes out, curl your arms in toward your chest, step your opposite leg back, reach your arms forward. So we're in the turned out lunge, just like we were on the other side. You want to continue to hug your shoulder blades behind your back, keep your chest lifted. Your weight's going to be in the 4 corners of your front foot, and you're balancing on the toes on the back foot. 4 more slow, get ready, we know it's coming. 2 more times. Now take it to tempo, option to shift your gaze to the floor, and pull in, and pull in. Really go for it. This is such a great opportunity to get the heart rate up, burning calories, speeding up our metabolism. 8 more times. 6, 4, 2, step back, find a lunge, keep your front foot turned out, rest your bar on your shoulders, palms forward, lower and lift, bend and lift. Keep going, 4 more, we're gonna add on. Here's 2, now we're gonna tap to the side, and then we're gonna cross behind. Cross and tap. So the further you can step your back leg behind your front leg, the more depth you're gonna find and more of a burn. 4 more, we'll add the upper body. 2, add the arms, come all the way up. So we're gonna bend and lift. Option to shift your gaze to the floor, a little more supportive for your neck. 4 more. Get low, reach high. 2 more. Last 1. Awesome job. You did it. We're now going to come down to the mat for our floor series.
Reach your right leg behind you, turn your toes to the earth, lengthen through your heel, reach your left arm forward, gaze at the top of the mat, take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, round through your spine, draw your knee to your chest, hug your knee in towards your body. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hug, wrap, and squeeze. Inhale to reach. Exhale to hug. Now move at your own pace. You're welcome to close your eyes, but really start to turn up your breath, in and out through your nose. So we're still building heat. We're energizing the body. We're embracing through our core. This is one of my favorite ways really to strengthen through the midsection of the body. It's very safe and effective. 2 more times. On your next inhale, reach and lengthen. Place both hands on the mat, but keep your back leg lifted. Start with an inhale. As you exhale, bend your elbows, hug them in towards your body, bring your chin to the mat. As you come back up, draw your knee to your chest, shift your gaze to your belly button. Inhale, shift forward, bend your elbows, chin to the mat. Exhale, round your spine. So move at your own pace, but control it. Really focus on bringing your elbows into your body. Two more, stay strong. One more time. And lower your knee to the mat. Switching sides, reach your left leg behind you, flex your foot, turn your toes to the earth. Reach your right arm forward, gaze at the top of the mat, take an inhale. Exhale, now hug your knee into your body, round through your spine, belly button in. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hug and squeeze. Turn up your breath, move at your own pace, build heat, strengthen through your entire body. Two more times. On your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your hand to your mat. Keep your back leg lifted, hug your elbows into your body, touch your chin to the mat. As you come up, draw your knee to your chest, shift your gaze to your belly button. Reach, lengthen, come on up, and draw it in. So hug your arms into your rib cage, control the movement on the way down and on the way up. 2 more times. Last one, excellent job. Take your knees mat distant, bring your big toes to touch, rest your forehead to the earth, lengthen your arms in front of you. Take 2 breaths in child's pose. Slowly come on up. Come to seated, grab your bar, place the bar in front of you, right and directly in front of your midline. Now, if you have sensitive knees, you can omit this pose and come into forearm plank on the mat. Keep the bar in front of you, nice and tall. Begin by lifting your seat just a few inches off your heels. Once your seat is lifted, we're gonna begin by tucking the hips slightly under, and we're gonna really fire up here through the quadriceps. So your knees are together, you're hugging your inner thighs towards each other. This is one of my favorite exercises, but definitely one of the most difficult ones. So keep finding that little tiny tuck. Stay nice and low and scoop. Scoop. Now bring your right arm overhead and bring your right hip up as you bring your right elbow to your right hip. And lift, and lift. 2, switch sides, left arm up, left hip forward. Pull. So we're really feeling that heat build in the thighs. 2 more times. We're gonna come back to center, both hands on the bar, find your little tuck. Tuck, hug your knees together, hug your shoulder blades behind your back. Keep your chest lifted for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower. Place your bar to your side and come to seated. Feet will come flat to the earth. We're gonna set up for some more triceps. So I'll give you some options. If you have any sensitivity through your wrists, just like we did earlier in class, you'll bring the arms up overhead and you can bend and straighten the arms.
Now, if your wrists feel pretty healthy, then rest the bar right at your hips. Bring your fingertips a face forward. Bring your feet parallel, about hip distance apart. Begin by bending your elbows and then straightening the arms. So you're going to bend and press. Bend and press. Now, this is a more modified variation of what I'm going to demonstrate, so you're welcome to stay here. Or lift your bottom just a few inches off of the mat and then bend and straighten. I really want you to focus on finding that big bend in your elbows. Stay with it nice and strong. We're going to take it to a pulse and bend, bend. Breathe through it. You can do it for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Rotate your wrists. Grab your bar, overhand grip. Bring the bar to your chest and slowly come all the way down. Take your feet about mat distance. Walk your hands in about shoulder distance. And then bend your elbows and bring your arms down by your rib cage. You're going to come up on an exhale, roll through your spine, round through your spine, reach over the toes, gaze at the floor. Slowly articulate the spine as you come back. Bend your arms, bringing the bar over your eyes. Exhale, round through your spine, reach over the toes, gaze to the mat. Inhale, slowly lower, bend the elbows, lower your shoulder blades to the earth. Now we're going to continue. You're welcome to go a little bit faster. Use your exhale as you come up, and then use your inhale as you lower. What's most important is have good form and be in control of the movement in both directions. So you're welcome to speed up as long as you can still maintain that beautiful form and alignment. 4 more times, rounding all the way through the spine as you come up, and slowly lower with control. 3 more, you got this. Last 2. And 1. Bend your arms and slowly place the bar to your side. Let's do 1 more ab exercise. Drawing your right knee into your chest, just begin to hug the knee into your body. Feel that nice release to your lower back. Bring your left leg up to a high diagonal and then peel your shoulder blades off the back. Take a nice deep inhale, and then you're going to exhale for 2 breaths on the right leg. Switch, 2 breaths on the left leg. 2 breaths on the right leg and 2 on the left. Here we go. Now take it to single counts, 1 of each. Goes right, left, right, left. Exhale, continue to draw your belly button and keep your lower back supported on the earth. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest, lower your head to the earth. Take a breath. 1 more round of fun. Bringing 1 leg up to the sky, opposite leg to a high diagonal. Bring your hands behind your calf, peel your shoulder blades off your mat. Exhale for 2 counts on the right leg. Exhale for 2 counts on the left leg. So exhale, 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 exhale. Really tap into your breath here. Single counts, right, left. Catch the leg and catch and catch. Stay with your breath. 8 more counts, you're done. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest. Rock your body side to side. You did it. Reach for the outside edges of your feet or big toes. Come to happy baby. Gently pull down your feet as you draw your knees towards the earth. You're welcome to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Cross your ankles, grab inside or outside your feet and just rock up to seated and then roll it back. Rock it up and roll it back. Let's do 1 more time, and this time you're gonna rock up and come to tabletop, coming onto your hands and knees as we prepare for cat-cow. Spread your fingers nice and wide, gaze at the top of the mat. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Use your inhale to bring your chest forward, your heart forward. And as you exhale, round through your spine, shift your gaze to your belly button. Inhale, heart comes forward, gaze comes forward. Exhale, round your spine. So move with your breath. Find that beautiful combination of breath with movement as we start to slow down our heart rate. One more round of cat-cow. And then we'll meet in a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward about a handprint. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Curl over your toes, press your heels to the earth, downward facing dog. Walk your big toes to touch. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, take a hip roll, and then come into pigeon. So right knee's gonna come toward your right wrist, shin towards the top of the mat. Gaze is forward, chest is lifted. Just take a breath here. Now this may be plenty, but if you would like to go deeper, come down onto your forearms, or even extend the arms in front of you, bring your forehead to the earth. Surrender your thoughts, surrender your body, and come back to your breath in and out through your nose. Take one more breath. And then slowly walk your hands towards your body. Curl your back heel, and then reach back. Catch your foot from the inside. Curl your heel in towards your body. Take a stretch to the quadricep. And release your back foot to the earth. Step back into downward facing dog. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Work your heels to the mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, find your hip roll. Left knee will come toward your left wrist, shin to the top of the mat, half pigeon pose. Again, you can stay lifted. If you'd like to go deeper, you want to mirror what you did on the other side. If you came down onto your forearms, maybe extend the arms in front of you, rest your forehead to the earth. With each inhale, let your body open up, expand. And with each exhale, surrender and melt into your mat. One more deep breath. Slowly walk your hands towards your body. Curl your back leg. Reach back, grab your foot from the inside. Start to draw the heel in towards your body as you lift your heart and chest. And then gently release. We'll open up to straddle. Legs will come nice and wide. Scooch forward, feet are flexed. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, just fold forward. Now you can go deeper. You can walk your hands in front of you. You can round through your spine. Let your head and neck relax. And then slowly come on up. Cross your ankles. Bring one hand to the side. Reach your arm up and over. Lift your gaze. Get a nice stretch to your side body. Switch sides. Opposite hand comes down. Reach up and over. Put your gaze to the sky. As you rise, bring your opposite arm across your chest. Let your shoulders soften. Take a shoulder stretch. You're going to pull the arm, the gaze in the opposite direction. And then reach that same arm up and overhead, down your back to get a stretch to your tricep. Take a breath. Opposite arm will come across the body. Let your shoulder relax. As you reach the side, gaze opposite direction. And that same arm's going to come up overhead as you reach down your back. Get a stretch through your triceps. And then bring your hands in front of your heart. We're going to close with some breath. As you inhale, let your arms reach overhead. Bring your palms together to touch. And then exhale your hands back to your heart with each a. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. One more time, inhale up. Exhale out. Reach your arms up, shift your gaze up, big smiles of joy. Draw all that love into your heart. Thank you for joining me for the Agility Bar workout. Stay connected through bodybylauren.com.